All right. Yes. So my name is Annie Gecki. I have a nonprofit organization called Earth Rights Institute. And my background is I've been an activist for decades. Oh, great. Ooh. And that I'll give to Jenny. So for to hold you for a second. So yeah, I've been involved in a lot of different things. I also have my well-known background is co-founder of the Green Party of the United States, but also helped formulate the global greens, which is all the green parties. And so right now there's like 100 countries that have green parties official. So I'm very proud of that. Um, and because of that work, I understand very much how important it is to create these campaigns, to make movement, to create new policies, to create different directions in our development. So that's been part of my world and my journey, and I've lived in a number of different countries and stuff. But currently, I have many hats. I call myself an elder because I reached that age, and I've had a lot of experiences and seen the world in a way that I've had the opportunity to see it before globalization really, really took on, and lived in Africa, lived in Southeast Asia and South Pacific. And so I was able to connect with cultures and connect and understand a little bit of the sacred wisdom that these people carried and see the land as well, the wilderness. But today, because we're talking about technology, um, one of the things that I came across very recently was the this article that was just done, and it's called "The Children Who Power Silicon Valley's AI Dreams." So this is the reality of what's happening today. Um, this is a 14-year-old girl from the Democratic Republic of the Congo digging cobalt with her bare hands. She earns about $2 a day, and the cobalt will become part of a $30,000 AI chip. So that's where we're at. And this isn't just sort of one mining story, it's a story of the disconnection between our modern lives and the realities that maintain them. And so part of my journey at the moment is I'm working with my African partner, and we are becoming international consultants to really bring awareness to the whole tech world, technology world, and AI world to become, to understand these issues and to start making the demands that there is better practice in the whole mining industry. Um, Mining today mirrors old colonial systems. That's how it's working. As wealth flows outward, leaving behind wounded earth and struggling people. And part of the conflicts, as we know, around the world, especially on the continent of Africa, has so much to do with the resources. Um, with this company called Debconia, Debconia, we are now working to transform that pattern. And my African partner, who is also working with the African Development Bank and has really inroads to, many of the bringing businesses and partnerships and relationships together between the Western world, the North and Africa. And we just really are on a pathway to really get into people understanding what their supply chains and what they can do. And we have discovered that there is regenerative mining starting to take place, and that there's a whole shift in the way that Africa, in particular Africans, are looking at this whole industry. They're realizing, oh my God, we are the richest continent in the world. And why are we going business the same way that we used to do before? So that is one of the things that I'm working on. Um, Regenerative mining means transparency across the entire supply chain. It means community benefits, and that's really what I've always been doing, which is grassroots building. I've helped initiate eco villages around the world, creating sort of a lens of what how does a whole community benefit? How does the land benefit? Things like permaculture, regenerative farming. And then there are systems now, there's innovation happening, and there are systems that we can actually heal these mining areas. Growing hemp, for instance, can extract the metals and the poisons and toxins. And then the hemp can be used for other things. And then the land can be returned and used one way or another. And then, of course, circular economies, which I know Naomi and others, that's what we also have to think. We waste unbelievable. I mean, our systems right now out there are so wasteful. We are not efficient. And we're not even efficient with mining here in the United States. There was a recent article about, I don't know, 20% of all mining that goes on is completely wasted. And so it's about, changing that as a direction. So a new ethic, progress measured not by profit, but the well-being of the people and planet. So I think it's important that my message and others like myself bring to the Silicon Valley people, bring to the people that are getting into technology. Let's think beyond and really understand that we need to make these changes from the beginning of it, which is the supply chain. So 74% of the world's cobalt comes from the Congo, and it's powering AI and clean energy. And yet 95% of Africa's AI researchers are still less, they don't have access to that thing. So I have one picture here where things are changing. Oh, okay. Yeah. And because I'm almost at the end here. And that is there are more and more Africans getting involved in understanding AI and technology and utilizing it, and it is amazing. I think they're going to leapfrog, I believe, in their future of doing systems that are going to be very regenerative. So, to end this, I have one because my time is up. Is that a timer? Oh, I heard a timer. Okay. Oh, okay. So my call of action is the question isn't whether technology will transfer the world. It already is. The real question is who gets to participate in that transformation. And we must align technology with ecology, power with compassion. Imagine a world where every chip, every phone, every car carries not the pain of the earth, but its healing. So imagine that. And that's about putting that vision out. Um, so that is what, to me, part of the work that I'm doing, which is bringing the regenerative movement, strengthening it. Join me, if you know of anybody who is interested in, or any supply chain companies and stuff like this, I'm happy to talk with my partners and talk about how we can do this better. So it's, we need to restore the balance between people, planet, and progress. So, thank you.